What are some other things that you learned that maybe you would have done differently or done better? Or what are you working on in 2026 that's going to be different than 2025?
I think what I learned is that what I've kind of learned, and you and I mentioned this before for other contexts, but we can talk about it again here, is you had asked me one time, are you enjoying life? Are you happy? Are you enjoying it? And I was
And
honest and I said no.
mm,
I didn't realize how hard parenting and the balance would be. And I thought, oh, working from home and being remote and then the balance of it all. I guess you don't realize and your parents don't talk about it, but maybe that's good, but maybe it's not. The balance was something that I wasn't used to. I mean, you had kids when you were younger. Maybe that was easier. Maybe it was harder. I don't know. As you get older, maybe it's easier. Maybe it's harder. For me, it just felt really hard. And then, like, incorporating them into what I was doing was also, it made the most sense. So I was turning that chaos into content and using what I had at the moment. And I think that's something that's hard to do, to turn inward and be like, how can I? That was my takeaway when I was like, I don't have any takeaway for someone. And here was my takeaway of like, I'm taking that this is hard. And I learned that it's okay to not be okay.
mm,
And then if you put it out there, people are like, thank you. I'm glad you're being real and not just putting the flowery stuff up, because that's not real. Just putting the rainbows and the hula, the luau and the yummy food and the mai tais, like that's not a real
that's not
vacation.
reality.